Enroll your child for the manifested e-learning platform and see their grades grow tremendously. These videos can be downloaded to a laptop for offline viewing or viewed from a smartphone in a cost-friendly format.
Hello learners, welcome to Manifested e-learning platform. I'll be a teacher, Teacher Purity, still taking you through hygiene and nutrition activities for grade 2. We are still discussing the topic, dangers of second-hand smoke. But we are going to mainly discuss how to tell that a person has been smoking. So, by the end of the lesson, the learner should be able to name characteristics of a person who has been smoking or a person who is smoking. Welcome to the lesson and hope you enjoy. So we are still learning hygiene and nutrition. And the topic, as I said earlier, we are still discussing the topic, dangers of second-hand smoke. Dangers of second-hand smoke. Under dangers of second-hand smoke, in this lesson we are going to discuss how to tell a person who has been smoking. How to tell that a person has been smoking. How to tell that a person has been smoking. So, we are going to discuss how to tell that a person has been smoking. In our previous lesson, we learned about places where people smoke. So let's quickly remind ourselves of what we discussed during the previous lesson. So, places where people smoke. Let's find out some of the places where these people who smoke always smoke. So, places where people smoke, we say that some people smoke in public places. A public place is a place where you can be seen by many people. You are not fearing who is around you. That's the meaning of the word public. So, there are some people who smoke in public places. Some people smoke in public places. What are some of these public places that we are saying? Now, some of these public places can be bus stations or even other smoke around many people. So some people smoke in public places like bus stations or bus stops, bus station, and parks. These are just examples of public places. Some people also smoke in private places. Some smoke in private places. Private places means a place where you cannot be seen by other people. That is the meaning of the word private. So there are these people who smoke, but again they smoke from private places. Examples, private places like others go and smoke from the bathroom. Others smoke behind a house. And many more. So these are some of the private places. When a person smokes from the bathroom, you cannot be able to see that person. When he goes to smoke behind a house, you'll not be able to see. So these are just examples of private places where these people who smoke always smoke. But these are not the recommended places where they are supposed to smoke from. When you want to smoke, you are supposed to smoke from a smoking zone. So this teaches us that people who smoke should smoke from what we call a smoking zone. People who smoke should smoke from a smoking zone, not a public place like the bus station or parks, not even in the private places like the bathroom and behind a house. No, they are supposed to smoke from a smoking zone. A smoking zone is the recommended place where these people who smoke are supposed to smoke from. Why are they supposed to smoke from a smoking zone? This is to prevent other people from breathing in the smoke that they'll be producing, because it can affect their health. So this is what we discussed in our last lesson, the places where people smoke. Today we want to find out how you can tell that a person has been smoking. How will you be able to tell that this person is smoking? So that's what we are going to discuss today. So how to tell that a person has been smoking? When we started this topic of dangers of second-hand smoke, we talked about the things, some of the substances that these people smoke. We said people smoke tobacco, others smoke cigarettes, and others smoke bang. How will you be able to tell that a certain person is smoking? The characteristics of people who are smoking. Now, people who are smoking will smell of tobacco or cigarette smoke. They will have that smell of tobacco or cigarette smoke. That one will be able to tell you that that person is smoking. So the first characteristic is people who smoke they smell of the smell of tobacco or cigarette smoke. Now, people who smoke smell of tobacco or cigarette smoke. Tobacco and cigarette are some of the substances that people who smoke always smoke. So, for you to be able to know that a person is smoking, that person will either be smelling of tobacco or cigarette smoke, depending on what he or she is smoking. Then, people who smoke have stained teeth. They have stained teeth. What do I mean by the word stained? Stained is having a different color. Now our teeth are white in color. Stained means it has a brownish color because of the smoke and the substances that these people are smoking. They have stained teeth because of the substances that they always smoke. Then they can also have burnt fingertips. Most people who smoke have burnt fingertips. Now, burnt fingertips, it is the upper part of your fingers. Those people who smoke, you can find that this upper part of their fingers looks as if it has been burnt. So that is what you mean by the word, they have burnt fingertips. It is because of the things, of the substances that they are smoking. It will cause them to have burnt fingertips. Fingertips is the higher part of your fingers. It always has a different color with the rest part of the fingers, like it has been burnt. Then apart from having burnt fingertips, they also have burnt lips. They have burnt lips. Burnt lips. Now, burnt lips are always, they look like red in color. They have a different color from the normal lips. So they have burnt lips. That is the cause of these burnt lips is the substances that they are consuming. They can also have coughing. They can also cough a lot because of the smoke that they are taking in. Remember, we said that smoking is not good for our health. So it will affect those people who smoke, always cough a lot. They cough a lot. They cough a lot because the substances that they're smoking has affected their health. Then lastly, smoking can make one have red eyes. Your eyes can look red. When you are smoking all the time, you will have red eyes. They have red eyes. So these are some of the characteristics that can enable you to know that a certain person is smoking. The first one, people who smoke smell of tobacco or cigarette smoke. Tobacco and cigarette are some of the substances that people smoke. So a person who smokes either tobacco or cigarette is going to smell from the smoke. Then the second one, they have stained teeth. Stained teeth means that the teeth are having a different color. Our teeth are white in color. Now, with the people who smoke, their teeth is going to have a brownish-like color, and that is why we say stained teeth. Then the third one, they have burnt fingertips. I said burnt fingertips. Fingertips is this part of your fingers, the upper part of your fingers. Burnt, they will look brownish in color because that is the color of a place where has been burnt. So the fourth one they have burnt lips. Burnt lips, they look as if they are red in color. So that is what you mean by the word burnt lips. Then they cough a lot. They cough a lot because of the smoke of the substances that they are breathing in. Remember, smoke can choke you. And because they are smoking substances that are not good for our health, it is going to affect their breathing system, and therefore they will cough a lot. Then they have red eyes. So these are some of the characteristics of a person who is smoking. When you look at a person and you see the person having such, it means that that person is smoking. So always remember that smoking is not good to our health. And when you want to advise someone that smoking is not good, you use a polite language. Approach the person, talk to the person in a kind way or in a polite way for that person to understand the information that you want to give to him. So, work for you to do. Finish the work, then we'll see you in the next lesson. The assignment reads, write down 4 characteristics of people who smoke. You are going to write for me the characteristics of a person who is smoking. So fill your answers in the blank space, finish the work before you attend the next lesson. I have been your teacher, Teacher Purity, and thanks for listening to me.
Thank you for choosing to study with us. For more information, you can call us on 0724 173845.